Good morning all. Hopefully you have seen my post earlier on about the fact that light wavelengths are able to penetrate some of the most commonly used bandages after surgery, which is great news because we already know that red and infrared light are able to speed up the recovery process 100%, 150%, 180%, up to 200%, I think, if I remember rightly, which is huge. But of course, one of the things about post-op recovery, of which I've had many, is that bandages need to stay on. And so they did this study about looking at different wavelengths of light and what the penetration or what the penetrative ability of that light was. And therefore, could you expect that if you shone a light over the top of a bandage, would it still have a positive effect? And for some of them, absolutely it would. I mean, some of them were getting 80% transmittance, so 80% through the bandage. And if you think so, 80% of all that goodness is still going into your skin and helping you speed up your recovery, which is massive. Now, of course, some of these bandages are ridiculously thick and impenetrable, so it doesn't work with all of them. If anybody wants the paper so they can have a look, see what kind of bandages they've got compared to the ones that were tested, I have that. But if you know anybody that is going to undergo surgery, because that's the great thing is, we also know that if you use red light prior to surgery, then that also helps speed up recovery time. Again, another bonus. It's crazy, really. As I say every week, it seems to be every week that something comes out, an article or a review, an anecdotal kind of one or two patients, etc., with regards to the specific virus that is around at the moment and the positive impact. And there was another one this week, but that's for a different video. This one is if you have any friends or family that are going to undergo surgery sometime soon, or have just undergone surgery, and you want to help them with their recovery, then I would strongly suggest that you look into light therapy, specifically red and infrared light, with regards to speeding up recovery and improving recovery outcomes. Especially now that we know that with some bandages we don't even need to take them off. We can shine the light through the bandage and still get a large benefit from that red light. And so we can start using the red light, much earlier than we would have done if we had to wait until the bandages were coming off. Now, the great thing, of course, about operations these days is a lot of them are done through keyhole. Of the surgeries that I've had, I'm trying to think, all but one has been done with keyhole. Of course, the one that hadn't was the bone graft, and they can't do that with, they didn't used to be able to do that with keyhole. I'm not sure what they can do now. But with some things, of course, they still can't do it with keyhole surgery because they're replacing joints and stuff like that, and therefore you have big scars, a large recovery time. So wouldn't you want to make that recovery time as small as possible, improve your recovery to the largest extent possible? And the great news is that red and infrared light has consistently shown positive results on recovery after surgery, and now we know that it can shine through some of the commonly used bandages, post-surgery bandages. It just gets better and better and better, doesn't it? Anyway, have a great day. Spread the word. You don't have to spread the video, but I would love it if you did. But spread the word that if you want to improve your recovery, but this is the thing, if you want to improve your recovery from a muscle sprain or a tendon strain, etc., or any kind of injury, then red and infrared light works. Well, that's what the research says anyway. But also now, if you are undergoing surgery or someone you know is undergoing surgery, then please pass the message on that you could help speed up their recovery. That is a great Christmas present if they're having surgery in the new year. What a Christmas present that would be. Here you go, speed up your recovery by 200%.